What's up, guys? My name is Giovanni Lerner, and this is going to be my very first YouTube video ever. I'm absolutely stoked about. Let me make sure I'm all good here. Absolutely stoked about the fact that I'm going to start putting content out. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I have a YouTube channel, when I'm going to make a YouTube channel for the vast majority of probably the last 7 years now. So here it is. It is time that I focus more, or at least shift focus from consuming content into creating content. I would like to think that I live a pretty interesting life for a 26-year-old. Do a lot of fun stuff, take good care of my body, my people, friends, family, girlfriend, of course. Yeah, really just wanted to jump on here to somewhat introduce myself and let you guys know that I'm finally facing my fear of getting in front of the camera. I'm used to being behind the camera. I've been on Instagram and Snapchat for the probably last 10 years now, and I've always thought I did an all right job of kind of documenting that journey along the way. However, now it's a little bit different as I'm on this side of the camera. But just trying to get more confident, more comfortable in front of it, talking to you guys just as if I'm talking to myself. I'm a big advocate for self-talk, and I'm one of those people who is consistently, always 24/7 having a conversation with that inner voice in my head. So I thought it would make a lot of sense to be able to kind of give you guys some of what is going through my mind on a regular basis. I'm going to do my best to keep this just as raw as possible. I want you guys to be able to take value from it without, ever sounding too cliche. But yeah, thank you guys again for clicking on the video. Super excited to be able to start this journey, and let's do it, man. But yeah, moral of the story: do what you want to do in this life. It is too short, and I'll give you a little bit of a backstory. So my mom has been on me the last probably 4 years now to start a YouTube channel. She sees, I've always been into health and wellness, fitness, nutrition, things like that. So she's like, I see all these kids your age doing this vlogging stuff, and why wouldn't you, right? You're wasting your time if you're not making content, whatever. So here we are. Shout out to my mom for pushing me. Shout out to my friends for pushing me. My girlfriend for pushing me. Shout out to even just people that I've met along the way who have been like, yeah, you should start a YouTube channel. So here we are. Wish I started a little bit sooner so you guys could have been there for the journey up until this point. But the upside to that is all of the lessons that I've learned along the way, all of the downfall, all of the wins, the losses, whatever the case may have been leading to this point. For whatever reason, the stars have aligned, and here we are. One other thing I wanted to say really quick, and I've been having a lot of fragments of thoughts these last 12 hours. Just because this is still so new to me. I'm very excited. I will say I woke up this morning and it felt like Christmas morning, quite literally. I woke up, reached for the camera immediately, and I think that's a good sign. I haven't felt this level of excitement to do something in a while. I will say, not to say that I don't get excited about things, but this specifically is just, it feels like a step in the right direction. Super stoked, super excited to walk through and kind of document my journey. Hopefully I can reach as many people as possible, but I wanted to thank you guys again for taking the time to tune into this, because she's such a diva, this cat. She just wants attention when I'm trying to film. So if you guys hear the persistent meowing in the background, you know what it is, right? Yeah, there it is.
Sit down, baby. I'm gonna get your treat. Thank you.
So this is one of my absolute best friends in the world, JT. We call each other brothers, so we'll just go with that. He wanted to pull up on me and get a quick full body workout in at the clubhouse, and that's exactly what we did. I love his truck, thing is sick. So we started out though with some of these Bulgarian split squats, which I definitely don't recommend, but we wanted to get the leg portion out of the way first. I just hit legs yesterday, so this one really hurt. But yeah, 3 by 8 to 10, relatively heavy with a deep stretch and a pretty nice squeeze there too. Oh, this angle is sick. I like this. Definitely will be using this one in the future. Yeah, I was absolutely going through it. 3 sets in, we did a quick 3 by 10, and wow, it was nasty. See the look on Jacob's face here. Next, we got into a little bit of push pull work, so some low cable rows with this fixed grip, and then an incline bench, relatively lightweight but slow on the down, and then exploding through the up. JT, of course, had to pull up in the rolly. And from there, just superset this rotation 3 times through. Pretty much just wanted to catch a nasty pump. We were blasting music, but I'm not entirely sure how I can incorporate songs without copyright infringement. So if any of you guys know how to do that, again, this is my very first YouTube video ever. So let me know in the comments. I'm actually really curious because this video could be a lot cooler with some good tunes. But next, I went ahead and we went ahead and started some of these D-handle upright rows. These are disgusting if you're trying to build your traps up like me. Upper back traps, you even get a little bit of a bicep pump in there, which speaking of bicep pumps, took this to failure, but speaking of bicep pumps, so these reverse grip easy bar curls have really been kind of like the focal point of my bicep training lately, just to build up that brachialis. It's such an underdeveloped muscle in so many people. So just watch us again pretty much beat our own asses for the next like 30 seconds here. Disgusting. Had to roll up the sleeves a little bit, you know how it is. So yeah, as I was saying, I do train to failure. Pretty much every last set of each movement that I do, intensity is key when you're trying to build muscle or at least maintain it. Now, I know that I'm working out in this scene here, but I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea and think that this is a dedicated fitness page because that most definitely is not the case. However, fitness is a huge aspect of my life, so you guys will be joining along for some different workouts, meals that I like to eat, how to pretty much incorporate living an active lifestyle all year round. And yeah, this is the current physique. Feeling good, feeling sharp and strong. Was a little bit bloated just because we had essentially eaten our own body weight in burritos and chips. But thank you guys again for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. See you later.